Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to streaming. As always, I am Dash and this is Dash's Games. Now let's get back to it and head into the freaking Final Fantasy 14 Endwalker. And well, I may fight Picto tonight. And tonight's music is brought to us by ThemelodyArcade, and it is their rendition of Final Fantasy X soundtrack, but metal.
I just started. You don't get one right off the hop. You know that.
Okay. Okay, I gotta post in the Discord and then we'll get going. I'm just doing a quick teleport. The wrong one, Dash. Ooh. Don't know why it's telling you, it just said twin or whatever. Dash, you're on the wrong, I'm looking at the wrong chat. You just buy me, that's the music. Thanks to all, as always, to ThemelodyArcade for letting me use you guys' wonderful, wonderful sound music. Go give them a like and all a follow. Oh. So, welcome in everybody. Hopefully you guys had a good day. How was the start of your weekend? Forgot to put my bot into the chat over on YouTube. Sorry guys, 1 second. Oh crap, I did not mean to alt-tab out of the freaking game. Right? I really do like smart you guys coming at me. Hey, Hank, how you doing, hon? How was your day? Hey Alex, welcome in. How's your day been? Happy Friday. Sorry, I'm just vibing out with the music. I did not want to do an earlier stream today. I woke up at like noon and I had to call people. Oh man, you know, Mr. Drop, I'm a WoW vet myself. I played from vanilla to BFA. I was a AOTC raider, and quite honestly, I came over to Final Fantasy 14 during Heavensward, and I played it off and on. And I just recently came back, and now it's my main game, and I absolutely love it. The community's great. There's so much to do. Like, don't get me wrong, WoW offers a lot of shit to do, but 14 does a lot of stuff better, but there is also still a lot of stuff that WoW does better than Final Fantasy 14 too. I love the god emote with the turtle ink. I had to call the government today, that's why I didn't want to do it. Mostly I do stick with Final Fantasy 14, but tomorrow I'm playing Baldur's Gate 3 with my good friend Mama Bear Zal and Jamie Bat. And then on Thursdays we play Planet Crafter with my nephew and Mama Bear Zal. As well as I do Crimson Desert every once in a while as a surprise stream. I'll either extend after Final Fantasy 14 or I'll just do a stream randomly. I also try to keep the storyline as minimal as possible for people that are watching, so you guys don't get any spoilers, because there is a lot. Unfortunately, there will be spoilers. With the game for like the dungeon, so you'll see storyline bosses, but you won't have any context on why they're there. And I apologize about that, but I find that if you want to find the storyline, there are plenty of really good YouTubers and streamers, one of them being my buddy Sector7. You have fun at karaoke. Alex, we usually get like, I usually don't get a lot of viewers. I'm still working on getting an audience and building up my audience. Thank you, I appreciate it. Sam. Yeah, that's always fun, I think. And when I was always taking healer. How are you? So you're just into Heavensward. So about how far into Heavensward? Honestly, not one of my favorite expansions. But it's like, I've been playing since then, and I've ran that storyline for quite a bit. And thank you for the 7-day streak, Ink. I appreciate it. You know that. And yeah, Warrior White Mage, that's one hell of a combo. White Mage, I'm also live on Twitch, guys, because I have a Twitch account. It's Dasheen_games, if you guys want to see a wider screen format. But White Mage, I main White Mage as my main. And believe it or not, you can actually continue healing dungeons with 3 heals, and all the way up to 100. Overall, it's only like regen, Medica 2, and your lilies you swap to, and like you will use other spells and other cooldowns when shit gets rough, but overall, that's all you're gonna deal with. Most of the rest of your time you're going to be spent casting frickin' hold. Yeah. This is an ult. Because I don't have white mage and I have my other main class. Have a good one, Alex. Mr. Drop, we do also have a Discord. There is a link in the channel description over there on YouTube, by the way, if you want to hop in. Like I said, I'm just trying to build my community, so we are small, but it's a tight-knit group. I stream from 7:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time till 10:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time 6 days a week, Alex. Those are my normal streaming hours. The only day I take off is Sunday. What coins? Yeah, no, I'm with you on that one, Drop. It's hard. I have 5 jobs at 100 as my main, and like, it was hard to resist the urge to make another one, and then I'm like, hang on, I stream. Why don't I just stream a character with where I can make another, where I can level up jobs? I can't really level up my main because my friends don't really want me to do anything but heal. That is still one of my favorite things about this game, the fact that some of the minions will hop up on your shoulder. You know, my dream is just enjoying my day, enjoying streaming and having a small, modest community. Like, I'm not in this to be big. I just want to have a community that embraces new and old players alike to Final Fantasy 14, and to show the grind that you have to when you have a max level character. That's why, unfortunately, with a new character, I should have gotten a story skip all the way up to level 90, which is Dawn Trail. But then if I got a story skip, I would just heal my entire way up, and that would have been boring to me. And yeah, and Drop, I know exactly what you're talking about. I played every class but Rogue and Priest at max level to a high competency. A Realm Reborn is the longest story. A Realm Reborn is the longest. Like, it's got the most storyline, and yeah, it is long, but it used to be longer. Like, when I first started playing, it was 60 quests longer. And you're about to go into the second longest, which is Heaven's Ward. Hey, Bailey. How you doing today, buddy? You're going to go into Heaven's Ward, which is the second longest, and it deals with a lot of political stuff. Same with Stormblood, because they're still doing world building and other stuff. No. The only way you get, the most optimized way to get through Heaven's Ward, to get through Realm Reborn is the main story quest. That's fine, Paley. These are the most optimized way to get through the entire game is do the main storyline. This quest right here. This quest will lead you from level 1 to level 100 and beyond. After you hit about level 10, you don't have to really do anything but the main storyline drop. Also, drop. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna tell you a little secret, and it's somebody showed it. There's an earring in the Mog Station. I gotta get on to a different job. That's actually kind of worth the $10 buying, because this is what it is. It's Memphina's earring. I'm level 430. It's for Disciples of War and Magic. Increases experience earned by 30% to level 80 and below. Abilities and items vary according to class, job, and current level when equipped. With alt jobs, it's the hunt log that you want to get done. And this is the quickest way to get through alt jobs. You can level like 1 to 50, by just doing these. And yeah, it is, and I'm sorry, it is worth it, because it gives you 99 Aetheryte tickets. It's the same thing as the Aetheryte tickets that take you to like Horizon, except it's anywhere in the world and a free umbrella and an emote. But like outside of the collector's edition for a new DLC, you won't find anything that'll give you more experience. Because you can get the Dawn Trail came with an earring that was to 90 when you pre-ordered it. I don't have it on this account because, well, tip for you guys: if you guys have a Sony Online Entertainment account and want to go to Steam, you have to get a new service account for it. So choose either SOE or Steam and stick with it. But you can just pay for all of the stuff that you would need for the from an SOE account from your Steam account. It uses your Steam wallet for Mog Station and all that. Personally, I find it easier. No, this is Final Fantasy 14 shenanigans. Thank you. I wouldn't be streaming GTA 6. I've played GTA 5 online. I've never played the actual game to its completion. Oh yeah, but the nice thing is, your PS5 account, if it, I think, if you just transfer it over to, you can transfer it over to Steam. Indeed. Can you bring me the salt, please? Sorry, dude, I'd get up, but I'm in the middle of something in the game. Thank you. Oh yeah, all your accounts are linked. Like my it's just another. You just gotta buy another copy of the game, and it'll give you another service account. But like, it'll still be the first account. A link to your first account. It's just you have to. It's just a pretty much a new account. Like, I had to rebuy my Indigo Whale, but I don't have my Chocobo carriage, which I had on, which I own on my other account. I've been good, Paley.
Here you are, Alize.
And the class I'm playing right now, Mr. Drop, is Pictomancer. You don't unlock this until you're level 8. I've been playing Viper a lot recently, too. So to actually try the actual spell rotation, but I'm eating too. I've been doing good. Yeah, this is the painting one. I assume you do know that you can transfer, like, you can bounce around on servers as well, right, Drop? Like from, old, Gridania and, Limsa's Aetherite crystals. You can go to any server that's on your data center, right? You know how to do that. Hey, you know you can do that, right? I got one that'll, I got another trick that'll, that's kind of cool too. Did you know you can transfer data centers? Like, put your character on a different data center? You just can't, yeah, you can't join a guild in that. Yeah, and from your login screen, if you right-click on your character, or on your character's name, it will say, move to a different data center. And you can move your character to a different data center. Entirely different cluster of servers. you can't join guilds. You can't do like this is Final Fantasy 14 Batala. You can't do the golden like the big cacpot draws from other servers. You can't get check your mail. There's a few things you can't do on other servers, but 90% of it you can. Yeah, quite honestly, yes. And what a lot of people, Mr. Drop, you could also, once you have a max level 100, like max level job at 100, you can also just get a server transfer to like a higher pop server. A lot of people will do that. Go to like Balmung or Maiden, which are the two locked servers in North America usually, because that's where the RP servers are. You have to be very lucky at like 4 o'clock in the morning most of the times to get into those servers. But there is also a hidden XP bonus at level 100 and once you have your first level 100 job. For every other job that's under it. Also, Mr. Drop, has somebody, you know about Icy Veins, right? I can't remember, you said you were a WoW player. Hang on. Yeah, you're a WoW player. Okay, yeah, you should know about Icy Veins. Icy Veins guides for this game are actually good. And there really isn't a secondary site like WoWhead or something like that with guides for like leveling and stuff. Yeah, Icy Veins has a literal leveling guide for every job in the game with a rotation helper that you can use the sliding bar that will go from, say, level 18 when you first start dungeons to level 100. Okay, just making sure you knew about it.
Right. Let's return to the Rising Stone.
Also, what level is your white mage? Only reason I'm asking is because if you're using Cure past when you have when you can use regen, stop using Cure 1.
Thank you for coming so soon.
Okay, if you're still using Cure 1, stop using it because you have regen. Regen is infinitely better than Cure 1. Cure 1's a trap because of the Cure 2 instant heal. If you need to use Cure 2, just cast Cure 2. Also, when you're when you're healing, use Lucid Dreaming once you drop below about 7,700 mana. Yeah, and like Cure 2, Regen, and Medica 2 are your biggest healers. Keep Regen on like when the tank's tanking, just put Regen on the tank, and then all you'll have to really do is spam Medica 2 and just keep reapply regen on the tank every once in a while, like between like them doing the large pulls, and you'll just be able to spam Holy the entire time, because Holy is a huge AoE and it adds a stun. When you get your lilies, you're going to absolutely fall in love with those. Those are huge ass heals. One of the biggest things that I find is a huge adjustment from WoW to 14 is the fact that healers are expected to be the third DPS. It's not a suggestion. You're expected to be the third DPS usually. And White Mage actually has the actually has the highest damage AoE in the game. That's actually why I like healing in 14. But like I said, I'm here to help you guys who are newer figure out like what is a good class for you to play, because I've played quite a few of them. Yes, there is. It's called Sage. Hang on, I actually have that one. Give me 1 second and I'll swap over to Sage and I'll show you. Sage and Summoner's heal spec Scholar does it, but Sage is the better one at the moment. Sage, you'll cast Cardia on your tank, and it'll deal a percentage of what damage you do as a heal. Sorry, but try not to burp in your guys' ears. But you can cast Eucrasia, which is this spell, and turns Diagnosis and Prognosis into shields. Diagnosis is a single target, Prognosis is an AoE. So, you did like with White Mage where you put regen and then Medica too, you put both. You quickly, what I do is I'll hit Control 1 and I'll hit 5. So I'll put Diagnosis on the tank, and then I'll hit Control 1 and I'll hit 7 and I'll put Prognosis on the entire group including the tank, and then I'll start casting my AoEs and my damage spells. I actually main heal on this character, in this game, so you're asking the right questions. And yes, the other one is Scholar. I'm not a fan of Scholar healing personally. A lot of it's to do with the fairies and the changes that they made to Scholar over, not only in over time, but with Shadowbringers and Summoner. They ruined Summoner in my opinion. It's still a fun class to play, but I miss my dots. And another hot class is Astrologian. Like, don't get me wrong, all 4 healers are very, very viable, and they're very, very good and fun to play. It's just, Scholar and Astrologian really aren't what a lot of people consider to be the meta right now, and that is really unfortunate. Play what you want, guys. Enjoy the game how you want. It's your subscription. Stealing lines from my buddy Scions. And you guys play it. Summoner is the easiest DPS. Summoner is probably one of the easiest DPSs, and it's one of the best new player-friendly classes. Another one is Black Mage. But Warrior is probably the easiest tank class to play right now, and White Mage is definitely probably the best new player-friendly healer. Melee DPS, Rogue would be easier than Monk. So Ninja. Well, Lancer would actually be the easiest. And range, well, you only have Archer for melee range, physical range. Which turns into Bard, and Bard's pretty fun too. I almost forgot Dragon existed for a second there. And trust me, Monk and Rogue are not easy melee DPS classes. The really easy ones that unlock at like level 50, and like once you get Samurai, a lot of the easier classes open. And that's pretty much what Warrior is. Warrior in Final Fantasy 14 is closer akin to a Death Knight, but so is Dark Knight, which is the Warrior, which is the tank class that you unlock here in Ishgard. By the way, Drops, thank you so much for hanging out, asking the questions, and visiting, man. I do appreciate it. Like I said, I am just a small content creator. I am trying to show people the everyday grind and what what we go through at high levels in Final Fantasy 14, and answer questions that you guys may have about the game, while maintaining a good relationship or a good place for both experienced players and new players to like feel welcome. My buddy does it for WoW, and like I'm like, that's a good idea, and we really don't have one for Final Fantasy 14, so I kind of adopted it as like what I want to do. Paladin in this game plays a lot like Pally in WoW, except you don't get your heal until like mid-70s. So you're a little bit more squishy than what you'd be used to from WoW. Dark Knight is pretty much another one, like it plays a lot like Demon Hunter as well. And Gunbreaker, well, unfortunately, I can't think of a game of a fucking tank class on WoW that is like Gunbreaker. There's no real tank class, other tank class like Gunbreaker. It's another single weapon tank class, but it uses a gun sword. Thank you so much, and like, I look forward, and I hope you do keep continuing coming in. I really do. As I end the stream, I always thank you guys and tell you guys I from the bottom of my heart that I love you, and I do mean it, guys. I do love each and every one of you guys. You guys spend all this time and effort to come visit me and hang out in my stream, and you guys, and that means you guys appreciate what I do, and that makes my heart swell. So to all over 300 of you on YouTube and almost 300 on Twitch for that sub and follow me, I am deeply appreciative. It doesn't matter if you guys just come in and sit and hang out, or if you come in and chat. You guys are always welcome here, just to hang out and visit. The fact that you guys do come in and just watch helps. Lets me know I'm doing something right. And even if it was one person, I'd still keep doing it. The storyline in this game is amazing. Have you played any of the older Final Fantasies? Like 6 specifically? And I'm not trying to give you a story spoiler, because I don't like doing that. It's just, it's better to be prepared if you have or haven't. For the next expansion when I run through it. Because unfortunately you will get some spoilers, because yes, I can hit escape, but you're going to see bosses and yeah, and no, I was an RPG, MMORPG as well. What I say is Final Fantasy 14 plays like a single player game, Final Fantasy. Oh, dude, can I give you one, fuck. You are, I'm sorry, dude, Golbez is in the game. Golbez, one of the main bosses from Final Fantasy VI is the main antagonist from is one of the main antagonists in Shadowbringers. And yeah, no, and like and that is phenomenal. And I wish a lot more of like games would, like MMOs would focus on that, because it would bring actually a whole bunch of like other players to the genre as well. But there's also stuff in here that like you as a new player, you have the Sprout. So like, how do you, as a WoW player, as another WoW player who is new to Final Fantasy 14 and just got exposed to the Sprout system, how your interaction's been with some of the older player bases when they find out that you're new and the Sprout is actually true? Because a lot of people who have that Sprout don't, or aren't new. This character, I turned off the Sprout. You can turn it on and off. I don't run it because I don't think I should run it. Because it's not true, because I'm not a Sprout. You can't imagine what it'd be like now Yeah. Yeah, and like, well, you know, like my buddy Science, he streams WoW, and I hang out in his Discord, in his stream all the time. Like every day he's streaming, I'm in that chat. Him and me have been friends for over a year. I've done Path of Exile 2 with him. Actually, dude, Scions is a lot like me. He's actually running low-level mythic keys with his community on Thursdays. By the way, guys, if you guys are WoW players and looking for low-level keys and your guild keys, and your friends don't want to do your low-level keys, and you don't have friends, go check out Scions, the Everyday Grind on Thursdays. He runs from 2 to 7s with you. No hassle, no, like, there's no hate, no nothing. He's doing it for the community. Both him and me are for the community, or for the everyday player, not the top 1% of both games. Because there are too many streamers and people who do content on both games that just focus on the 1%. The Mythic players, the Savage Raiders, the World Firsts. That's not what we're about. Yeah, and there is a lot of elitism and gatekeeping in the WoW community. There always has been. Like, unfortunately, I was guilty of it too when I was playing WoW, because I was an AOTC raider. I was and like, I did mythic keys during BFA and Legion. Like, everybody is at least guilty of it at some point if they played WoW. And yes, the community is completely different here. And dude, yeah, that's great. I'm glad you're enjoying it. And like, that's one of the best things about this game, I find, is the community is so welcoming and embracive of new players. Even if you're an older player and returning, it's embracive of like you coming back. It feels like they're welcoming you in to not just a. I'm sorry, it feels like a lot of the players treat you more like a friend right off the hop, and if you get really good in with some really good people, because there are some amazing free companies, it's almost like a family in a lot of cases, and that's something I like WoW had for a long time, and still has in like certain groups, but it's few and far between. And Final Fantasy 14, it's everywhere. Like there is yeah, there is a 1%. Yes, there is a world first group. Yes, there are people who optimize like their rotations and everything. But you're gonna find that everywhere. The main thing that I'd say is remember, enjoy the game. Doesn't matter if you're not playing. Yeah, a lot more helpful and laid back. Like, it doesn't matter if you're just learning your rotation, your class, your job, or anything. As long as you're enjoying the game, that's all that matters. Enjoy the storyline, enjoy the progression, enjoy the crafting. Because I don't think you've tried the crafting yet. Have you, Drop? And please tell me you found the golden saucer. Please tell me you found the golden saucer. Okay, crafting is phenomenal. Crafting is like its own... hang on. I only have one discipleable ad job, and this is to actually show people the crafting. Okay. This is, like, as you can see, level 1 carpenter, okay? So, not a very high carpenter. Hang on, I gotta toss out some clothes too. Okay. You got what? I have basic... Okay, good. I have basic synthesis. And then you get all these skills as you level carpenter up to 100. It's a class. Crafting in this game are classes unto themselves. They're not something that is just like, oh, a little side activity. You actually have skills. You actually have entire equipment. Okay, before I forget, and this is a big one, yeah, it's got a shit ton more depth than 90%. One of the things that I should mention before I forget, dungeons and side quests have this little, like quest circle with the exclamation point, except it's blue. Those are all somewhat important quests. You will be, that's how you, if, like, a lot of them will change, as you, open them, they will have, that's fine, a lot of them will ask you if you, like, will be, like, if you want, so you want to become, in, like, the capital cities. Those are how you change the jobs. But you figured that out. Every other one that's blue like that is important. There's emotes in each capital city that you can get through side quests and stuff, but do the when you level your jobs, do all the side like all jobs, do all the side quests in the capital cities at least, so you can get all the emotes and all that just out of the way. Usually you can get to like level 5, level 6 just doing those. Sorry, my roommate just got back and sets up one of the dogs. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to take my break a little bit early and have a quick smoke because I did eat supper at the beginning of the stream. I'm really trying not to make it out too much, but unfortunately it's getting. So I'm going to find a song by Pace. I'm going to put a pause on the ThemelodyArcade stuff. By the way, thank you, ThemelodyArcade. If you're over there on YouTube, go give them a sub. That's who's rocking out. We've been rocking out to the entire Final Fantasy X soundtrack. But they did a metal cover. Let's go with Static Under My Skin by my good buddy Pasty White. But I will be right back in a couple of minutes.
Whispered shadows on my skin, pulling me under slow. Every heartbeat like a secret, a fire I can't show. Breathless guess I'm falling deep. No map for where I go. This hunger in the silence, it's all I'll ever know. Shadows stretch across my room, 3 a.m. and I'm wide awake. Ceiling fan like a helicopter circling every mistake. Heart be thumping in my ears like it's trying to break free, but I don't even know what's wrong, so what's wrong with me? Got 1,000 open tabs running wide in my brain. Every memory glitching out, every thought feels strained. It ain't one big tragedy, it's a million little cuts. Subconscious roulette spin, boom, now I'm stuck. No trigger, no warning, no clear cut sign. Just a switch get flipped somewhere deep in my mind. It's a storm inside my mind. No map, no path, no sign. Just a spiral pulling me down. Static screaming through the lines. Why am I falling? I don't even know. Just a million little things going critical. I'll be laughing with my friends, feeling almost okay. Then a shadow creeps in and it hijacks the day. Like my brain's got a sniper perched up in the dark. Pick a random insecurity and straight in my heart. You're not enough, you're too much. You should have been more. Every doubt I ever had kicking down the door. And I try to fight back, but it's fogging my fist. Swinging at a phantom I can't even list. No reason, no season, no logical thread. Just a war breaking out in the back of my head. It's a storm inside my mind. No map, no path, no sign. Just a spiral pulling me down. Static screaming through the lines. Why am I falling? I don't even know. Just a million little things going critical. Overthink, overload, overanalyze. Heavy blink, feel heavy like I'm wearing disguise. I'm the villain and the victim in the same damn scene. Self-sabotage king with a broken routine. Brain like a server that's about to crash. Too many background apps burning gas. One small spark from a memory file. Now spiraling hard for a long ass while. And I hate that I can't even point to a cause. No dramatic backstory, no visible flaws. Just chemicals dancing like they out of control. Flip a coin in my cortex heads, I lose my soul. I wish I could name it. Put a face to the fear. Drag it out in the light. Make it crystal clear. But it's smoke in my lungs. It's static in my chest. It's a way with no shape that won't let me rest. But I'm still here breathing, even when it's rough. Even when my own mind tells me I ain't enough. Every time I get buried, I claw back out. Even if I don't know what it's all about. Maybe I'm wired a little too deep. Feel everything heavy, don't numb, don't sleep. Yeah, it sucks when the darkness randomly calls. But I'm stronger than the switch that makes me fall. It's a storm inside my mind. No map, no path, no sign. But I'm standing in the chaos, still claiming what's mine. Yeah, I fall sometimes and I don't always know. But I'm more than the spiral that drags me below. Static under my skin. But I'm still breathing in.
And we are back. Once again, that was Static in My Skin by Pasty White. Now, give me a second, guys. There is a after break tradition that I have to maintain with my dogs. And they know exactly what's coming. Gracie and Sam. Is it treat time? Is it treat time? There you go. And we are back. Oops. Once again, that was Static in My Skin by Pasty White. And yes, I listen to the music when I'm AFK. Because, well, it lets me know how long I got, and, well, Pace's music absolutely kicks ass. Okay, let's go back to live screen. Also, thanks for the lurk, Forsaken Dark Wolf. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, 12, 16, 72. We will be doing a night at the saucer again pretty soon here. And what that is I spend a night upstream just hanging out in the gold saucer and just visiting with you guys, just having fun and just playing the mini games. Last time we raced chocobos for a while and did some of the events and just had a nice relaxing evening away from the main story quest. Also, why we're able to have like almost 200,000 MGP. Oh, over 200 now. Nice. Sage. You won't have access to it till level 70. 80. Hang on, I'll double check. 70. But also Summoner, but Summoner kind of plays odd because you mostly heal with your fairy. Hang on. Scholar heals like Sage too, but it's the other half of Summoner, so you start off as an Arcanist, then you get to level 30, and then you can do 2 different job quests. Which is the one for Summoner and then you do the one for Scholar. Again, this is taking a while, so we'll just head back to the crystal area and do what we normally do when it takes a while. Go look at the market board. That's all you're getting, buddy. You know that. I'm closing it. Don't even... I'm closing it. Oy vey. Dogs. But the nice thing is, all of the jobs unlock in... Okay, you're on Primal and Ultros? Okay, hang on. I'll hop on over. If you hang out until after I'm done this dungeon, I'll hop on over and I'll add you. I'll show you how to do it. Because I'm almost through a queue. Usually once I do this for a little bit, it pops. No, I don't want one of them for 144. Which is high. 240. Definitely not complaining about that. Holy crap, some of these pets are just cheap. Don't even think about it. Go lay down. Go lay down. Gracie, go lay down. My dog is being a pain in the butt. Oh boy. Not the weirdest name I've heard. But up there. Well, that's 150k. That's a pricey one. Dude, drop up. Maybe. Mind if I ask how old you are, drop? But it is out of curiosity. I don't mean anything by it. It's just some of those names are like ones that I would have thought of when I was a lot younger. I'm 40 myself. Monkey King, Mind of Soul. Okay. Yeah, I'm only 40 myself, and sorry, I'm sorry. It was just like some of those questions, some of those names are like interesting. So what I'm buying are the pets, like the little ones that are like the nutling, the nutkin that's running around me. By the way, there's a pet for you. And these are used in Lord of Vermilion, but they're also like the WoW pets. Broader otter. Oh boy, that's a bad boom pun. Hedgehoglet. Oof, never mind, that's 41. A million for digital virtue. Oof. Lacayette. Chameleon. $11 my foot, because that's how long this queue was supposed to take. Oof. Glad I'm knocking most of these out, but some of these are pretty pricey. Mind you, it's nowhere near what my buddy Sector paid for a mount. The squirrel mount on this game is... Okay, I'm sorry. I'm spending $13,000, even though I've been skipping it. Because, well, bacon bits on a flying pig. Meerkat. Oof. I've never played it on keyboard. It's nice to know that it's easy. Controller. It's nice to know it's easy to do. Switch. 65 million. Holy shit. Yeah, I can see that. And that's what another thing I like about this game, as a content creator, and this is not something you guys would encounter as somebody who doesn't make content, is I'd rather have groups that I run with know I'm streaming, and they be aware, and if anybody ever had an issue with it, I'd go find something else to do for half an hour. It's not like I can't do something else. And from what I see, this game is actually very well orientated for controller, even though I've never really played it on controller. And I figure the guy with the electrocution would be facetious, but yeah, I could see that, how good it is. Or how good it would be. Like, there are certain games that are a lot easier on controller, and there are certain aspects that would be phenomenal on controller, like, what is it? Leap of Faith and the Gold Saucer. That would be so much easier done with a controller. Yeah, I prefer mouse and keyboard on for most games too, and probably would for most aspects of this game, like raiding, dungeons, and all that. But I can see how keyboard, mouse, how controller would be good for different aspects. Fuck. Scholars. Gotta hit them. Sorry. I'm not a fan of scholar heals. Okay, I can't pay my fuck off. Smart enough to hit the frickin' cooldown this time at least. Clicked off my screen. Oh, and I didn't put the music back on. And no, this is not the Final Fantasy 14 music because it's copyright. Hey, Baroof, how you doing, brother?
What took you so?
How are you, my friend? Been a while,
You
man.
are in trouble. Let's split up.
Much love, though, man, and good to see you. One main rope is what, Evil? I'd rather just not chat. Well, technically, yeah, I don't. I haven't gotten a copyright strike from them about it, so. It's not like I'm listening to, like heavy metal or rap with it. I'm listening to other Final Fantasy games music that are done by freaking artists that just turned them into different genres.
Oh, no, you don't.
Thank you for looking into that for me, by the way, Evil. I do appreciate that, buddy. Fuck this boss. I hate this one. Time to do Final Fantasy 14's version of the safety dance. I don't know what else to call it, drop. Oh, it's a Reaper for the melee, okay. You know, somebody gave me shit about clicking some of my skills. I really could care less if you click or like don't with your skills. Play how you want, but see you Pele, buddy. But like, why? Why the hell would you care? Or why? It's not a big thing if you click them. As long as you know where your skills are and you got cooldowns. Fuck. Ouch. All this. What soccer ball wasn't in that shell? Yeah, well, Yoshi P's a benerific god. Because even though technically the primals are gods, they aren't. They're more elemental. They're more just basically overgrown elementals. So how you doing anyways, Evil? Yeah, well, you could probably carry a tune without a pocket for it, I can't. Ah. Was wondering where you were in this. Science Discord. Where'd you pack up? Oh, yeah, you're moving again, aren't you? Tell you what, Evil, if you feel comfortable enough, next time you come back into the city, you will have to do coffee, man. Ah. I wouldn't doubt it, man. All your posters, all your collectibles, and your masks. What kind of masks do you collect? If you ever come back. Yeah, no, man, like, like, I understand. Oh, nice. Well, ghost space aren't bad. Like, I understand you not being comfortable, man, and I'm sorry I pressed it, and I'm sorry if I made you uncomfortable with it. But, it's mostly because I just wanted to like hang out with a friend, and like, it's kind of cool that we're both from the same city. Yeah, your 5-minute breaks would probably get a little long at that time, group. No, man. No, it's not. It's not. I'm completely cool with it, to be honest, Evil, and I understand, brother, man. As long as you know I count you. I'm Canadian. Drop. Evil. As long as you know I meant it as a friend, and that I consider you a friend. That's all that I care about. And you didn't take offense to it either. I'm from a province called Saskatchewan, and that's as close as you'll get. The guy who I'm talking to on YouTube, the only reason he knows where I live is because he actually figured it out himself. Right, thank you. No, God, no, I don't have a northern. I have a more northern accent than you do, dude. Southern have a drawl. I have what's known as the redneck Canadian accent. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it, Evil. You probably have a Chilean accent when you speak English, and you probably have a somewhat English-Canadian accent when you speak Chilean, if that makes sense. Fuck. Nice. Or Spanish. Sorry, I forget the primary language of Chile is Spanish. Well, it's one of the most spoken languages in the world, man. I think East Indian, I think English, Hindi, Mandarin, and I want to say Russian are the only languages that are spoken more than Spanish in the country. Because English is the universal language. There's a billion freaking people that speak Mandarin. There's over a billion people that speak Hindi. Oh, I'll turn that down. Latin's a dead language, so it's easy to learn. I said, I think there's only 3 languages that are spoken more than Spanish in the world, and they 3 or 4, and they're being Hindi, English, and Chinese. And I'm almost thinking Russian would be the 4th one, but I'm not 100% sure. Dude, that's why they gave you the so many Aether where is it? The Vesper Bay Aether tickets. Sign language is a good one because believe it or not, ASL is universal. A lot of it's American Sign Language is taught in a lot of different countries as the universal language for the deaf, or something similar to it in most cases. Sorry, I bought a lot of pets before we got into the dungeon. Yeah, and quite honestly it is a useful skill to have even. Yeah, proof, but most of us don't do what you do for a living. And you want to learn Latin? Here's the easiest way. Go learn biology. Believe it or not, 90% of biology is taught is Latin. You're getting to see the fucking gorillas, man. Oh, that's cool. The singer is supposed to be amazing live. The fact that that's all one guy singing, usually in the videos, is what like really shocked me. He's got a fucking talented voice to be able to hit all those different notes and sounds and make them sound uniquely, unique vocally, like they're sung by different people. Thanks for the lurk, Dark. I can't do live music anymore. I really can't. But with how long I did concert setup, kind of makes it hard for me to do that. And yeah, I know the first 3 days suck. I've done it once before. I'm going to try it again sooner or later. As bad as nice, as bad as this sounds, I quit smoking for 3 months. Saw my sister for 5 minutes. Had a smoke in my hand within the next 5. See, that's funny because like I don't like crowded places either, and like I don't like going shopping at the end of the month or anything, or shopping usually because there's too many people. But like setting up a concert, I could work a concert with like 300-400 people standing around me and not have issues. Because your mind's distracted on something that you're doing or you're just enjoying. And you're right, Baroof, of course you are. Picking the right crowd can make it feel like the opposite as well. And that's another reason I stream, is to help me get over my anxiety a bit with people, because the more and more people that show up and talk to me, it gives me more and more people to interact with and get to know. And like, let me see if I can, let me figure out what I should, how I should phrase this. I just want, like, I want to step out of my comfort zone with more, like, trying to get used to being around more and more people. Because, like, I hang on the Science Discord, not in the side streams, and, like, Evil, Thal, New, like, Kolchiv, like, all the guys that are there, they're great friends, and like, I feel completely at ease there. But there's a difference between sitting in there and chatting and sitting and streaming. Nice, Baroof. I'm proud of you, buddy. Or if I'm in like Mama's Bear chat, and there's a few people are Wolfgang. Like, come on, Wolfgang's raided me a while ago, and Mama raided me a while ago. I had 80 people in here. And it's like, I don't know if, like, I'm still working on trying to get, like, that to be that entertaining. Oh, Evil, I actually do, I know what, my first short's gonna be when I get a little bit more prepared to do shorts.
I expect
A lot of people I'm finding don't know how to transfer off of not the servers, but the data centers. But I mean, do something like, did you know that you can transfer off of not only your server but your data center and kind of show how to do it too? Yeah, I want, and like, I'm not wholly stealing Science's idea. He gave me the idea. I'm not gonna lie. He gave me the idea, and it's phenomenal because nobody really does it for this. But I'm gonna adapt it as well for my needs. Because there's nobody, like, I understand, like, there was nobody doing what Science does for WoW, and there's nobody that does it for Final Fantasy 14 either. Yeah. And Roguery, who does the Did You Know, I'm like, do you mind if I steal your bit? He's like, no, do it, go ahead, man. Yeah, Steeler inspired, yeah. Well, no, I want to give credit to where credit's due, where the idea for me came from, which is Science. He's the one that inspired me, and I'm sure if we asked Science who inspired him to do it, he'd tell us. Like, I'm not trying to round out Science at all. It's just, dude, I owe him like a lot. He's helped me a lot, so. It's the same thing with all of you guys. Like, everybody in the Science streams have helped me a lot over the time by, like, just hanging out and, like, live events sometimes. You guys just kind of... Oh, hang on. Yeah. Huh. That's a cool way to get a partner. I did not know that. And you're right, Baruch. That it is very important. It is good and important to give me credit, but it is my work that I am focusing on. Like, I get ideas for streams and stuff all the time. It's just, you know, adapting them and seeing if I can bring them into my stream is kind of a harder thing. You want to DM me that, Evil? Because there's a few people I can share that with too. No, that's fine. That's fine. Drop. Don't if you don't have to watch me on Twitch, and even though that's where a lot of the viewers that I have on, you're more than welcome to just hang out on YouTube as well. That actually helps with my algorithm over there. I just wish I could figure out, I had the bot that combined both chats on the screen, so you guys could, like, I'd put it either, like, here where the party where the party stuff is, or a little bit lower, so you guys could see what you guys are typing as well. Ah, okay. And I'm sure a lot of my friends who stream know that, probably by now. Yeah, no, then there is I think it's an add-on for Streamlabs OBS, for Streamlabs or OBS that has it. I just haven't really looked into it. Right, man. Oh, crap, right. I gotta hop over to your server. Yeah, and like for the longest time I was bigger on YouTube than for a lot bigger on YouTube than I was on Twitch with like just sub count alone, but Twitch is almost caught up. One second, guys. I'm gonna actually pop that as a recording. Hey guys, got a tip for you guys. Did you know that you can hop from not only your data center but to other data centers from the start menu on Final Fantasy 14? Well, here's how you do it. You connect first, as you normally load in and log in. Right click on it. Visit another data center. Select world. And, well, hang on. No, that's the wrong one. That's the data center. World server. That's the one. Visit another world server. But it's not letting me. Screw it. Yeah, that's true as well, Burf. It's not letting me onto other like a problem. It should have like I should be able to choose the data center, so something's. Return. Oh, I can't return from that. Okay, whatever. But it's pretty much to that. But drop. I will do that in a little bit. I will write down your name. I will write down your name and server. Yeah, no, and that's why I'm so thankful for to you, Evil, because yeah, thanks, drop, and that's how you do it. But I'm on Coral right now. I'm not even on my actual server. So give me a second to hop in and I will hop to Zal. Yeah, Evil, you rock, and like I'm so appreciative that you come in and like help a little bit on my stuff as well. And that's how you do it on normal, is just right click on it. Also, this is something you don't see on World of Warcraft. This is a base game capital city. Can you stop and say hi? Yeah. Cersei has run a group with us before, was kind enough to friend me. So I'm every time I see them, I always say hi. A friend that we've made along the way, I always say hi. Nice. Oh boy, I gotta look at the character name again. Okay, Ashwin is my name. I'm... Okay, it shouldn't take you that long. But how easy is that drop to go visit another server on another data center? Hit O. You hit player search, you hit search conditions, and then... Is it GH or GON? Yeah, it's all in the if you hit O, it's like the friends list with the player search, and then in the search conditions, there's first, last name, level, custom, like specifically, and then by zone, and then by their status. Yeah. Even though Realm doesn't really work on WoW. Oh yeah, God, it's a lot better. Like, quite honestly, it's a lot easier and better to play with friends that play on alternate servers, in my opinion. And that's usually how people normally remember me, is I am the streamer that is nice enough to warn people at the start of dungeons. Oh, they're not guild. You can have cross realm stuff in this game, but they're not guilds. They're link shells. That's off the Mog station, unfortunately. Hang on. I'll show you the package. I'm just logging in. So, I'm not getting, I don't want to give my password away. Okay, we are on Mog Station. Mine actually pulls up. It's in not digital collection stash. Optional item store. Value bundles. Right here, Adventurer Supply Kit. This is what you get. You get Infina's earring. You get free Fantasia. You get 99 Aetheryte tickets, a ballroom etiquette in proper praise, cheer on, bright, emote, and the red moon parasol for for $9.99 USD. Is it worth it? This is one of the only things I'd actually say is worth it off the Mog Station. Everything else here you can pretty much ignore. Unless you want to buy it. That is your choice. You are more than welcome to buy whatever you want off the Mog Station. It's your money, your time, and good on you if you want to grab it. But in my opinion, the only thing that's really worth it to buy for any character is that. It's from the Mogs. It's from the website that you pay your account from, too. And yes, I know I have a store mount. And yes, I know I use a store mount. But again, it's your money on what you find worth it on the store, because there are 2 people mount. There are 2-person mounts. There's 4-person mounts, and then there's an 8-person mount. I will never buy the 8-person mount. Which is called the Lunar Whale, which is based off of the Final Fantasy VI Lunar Whale. It looks the exact same. It's just... yeah. I'm all for giving... like, I'm all for spending money in games that you enjoy and, like, cash item, like, buying stuff off of, like, a cash shop like that. If you enjoy it. If you enjoy the game and you want to. I will never say no to that. It's your money, you can spend it how you want. It's like the same thing as it's your $15. People who watch signs will recognize that. Play how you want. Yeah, and that's completely understandable. And like, I won't say no. And like the mounts that are on the store are phenomenal as well. They're really good looking in my opinion. And like one of the mounts is my favorite mounts of any MMO I've ever played. The freaking 2-person whale mount I own, because it looks like a blue whale. Also reminds me of the Moby Dick from One Piece, Whitebeard's pirate ship. And then the Chocobo carriage is a 4-person mount that has a Chocobo, like the opening video, the opening scene where you're in the Chocobo, where you're being dragged in the Chocobo carriage and it's being pulled. You get one of them for 4 people. It's just I'm Canadian and it's a little bit expensive when you go to buy those. And there are certainly enough people that buy like the clothing and like the dyes and like the Fantasia, name skits, and, like even the okay, if you do an all character, the story boost is over. Trust me, if I was smart, I would have bought it. And all that does is it makes you skip the entire main storyline quest up until, as far as you can get is Dawn Trip. It's not level boost. It is, there is one of those, but why? You can just do the you can do dungeons and get all, and it's not all that long to do. Get 9. Like with the hunt logs and everything, you can get in dungeons, you can get to 50 in a few hours. And that's without the earring even.
Allow me.
Oh yeah, and just remember guys, everything I say in this, in like the stream is just my opinion. Take it with a grain of salt. Enjoy the game and play it how you want. You want to go out and buy store mounts? Go out and buy store mounts. I'm not stopping. I won't stop you. Enjoy it. Some of the mounts are cool. Like my friend Nat wants me to get the panda mount again off of it.
Just the beginning.
And trust me, I've spent a lot of money. I spent a lot of money on buying mounts in WoW, even off the store. But in my opinion, 14's got the better mounts, better looking mounts. Because that biggest one too, I think. That's why they served me. Oh yeah, Lunar Odin. What? Oh, I'm playing Astrologian. Fuck. So this is another one of the healers dropped. This is one of the ones I'm not a big fan of. Even as a Magic the Gathering player. Or somebody asks, what does the astrology have to do with Magic Gathering? Fuck. Cards. Come on, Pancreas, let's get her out of here. I'm not. This is one of the things I'm not a big fan of. Is some of the quests that make you play other characters. I understand why they're in, because they're part of the Final Fantasy experience. But I wish they'd choose classes that, like, characters and classes you actually play. Because in this one I would have been Pancreas. Gunbreaker, I have Gunbreaker.
Away with you!
The best defense is a good defense.
The best defense is a good defense. Fuck. Really? Did this guy just say that? The fuck? Screw it. Try this as Viper. Even though it doesn't matter because I'm not even my fucking class. Hey Kazu, welcome in.
I shall protect.
My turn.
Sorry Kazu, how you doing tonight? Welcome in. Trying to get this done. I'd like to be on friggin' Endwalker by next fall, which will be Monday, guys. 'Cause tomorrow is Baldur's Gate 3 from Oliver and Jamie Bat, and then Sunday is my day off. The only time I take, the only time I stream Sundays is during Christmas. Christmas.
Away with you.
The best defense is a good defense.
And then Christmas, over the month of December, I am here for 7 days a week. So if you guys don't have friends, family, or, you know, it's just somebody to hang out with over the holidays, that holiday season, I will be here for you just to hang out with. Okay. Deep breath, Dash.
I shall protect.
Okay, third time is the charm. Hopefully. You have a good night. Yeah, as well, Bruce. It's always a pleasure, dude. See you soon.
The best defense is a good defense.
I still can't believe that cheesy line. The best defense is a good defense. Like, who wrote that shit? Oh, finally. I remember having that out. Fuck. As who? Yeah, at least it's Black Mage. Medikit 2. The hell, this is not straight up. Oh. Sorry guys, I'm trying to get through this and it is taking a little bit of concentration. Oh shit. No. Prelude to destruction. You might need to put a ticket in because it should be the same password that you log into your Final Fantasy 14 account with. Because it's the same username and password I use. That's good. And trust me, Drop, I would never recommend something that cost actual money for an MMO if it wasn't that game changing. Like, that's huge. Also, Drop, I don't know if you noticed this, but when you go into dungeons, because if you eat twice, you don't have to worry about it for an hour, but food will give you an additional 3% XP to it. Finally, one eye, me. Yeah, it might have been a PS5 rather, I think. Also, it's in featured items. Or featured bundles. It's in the feature. It's under one of the featured things. Right at the top. Oh, I left that side. In like bonus content. Optional items along the bottom of the menus that you can get with that, and then it's in the bundle. It's in the featured bundle. And yes, I'm doing that off of memory from the website. Well, I'm doing a freaking quest. And Drop, I hope you don't just come in for my Final Fantasy 14 content. It's cool if you do, but I would love to see you here not only for Final Fantasy 14 but Baldur's Gate tomorrow, as well as Planetcrafter on Thursdays, because I streamed that with my good friend both Baldur's Gate 3 and Planetcrafter with my good friend Mama Bearzell, but my nephew joins us on Thursdays for Planetcrafter. So it would be cool to have more and more people come in and hang out during Minecraft. Trying to give him a boost in his confidence as well by inviting him to stream and hang out. Not that he needs one, it's just always nice to give young man a boost in confidence. And well, Mama Bear is just fun to play video games with, and tomorrow it's with our friend Jamie, who's also fun to play Baldur's Gate with too. Even though I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. Nice, that's the end of Shadowbringers. Yay, we're on to Hesh and Walker. Or maybe. Death Until Dawn. No, hang on, Dash. You can only find it with MSQ. Oh, there's Donkey. Death Unto Dawn is the last, is quest 155. We have learned, Josh. So that's actually kind of cool. We're no longer in Shadowbringers. We're in the second last expansion. We're in the last expansion that we need to go through before current content. So, how many quests in this one? One less than the last one, 154. Beat the Tatalu and Lenza Nobisa. You're too greasy. You too are. Sorry guys, I did not sleep well and I had to get up a little bit early and, well, not a little bit early, I woke up at 7. Okay, have a good one. And went back to bed, slept until noon, and then worried about some other stuff. Now we're on our way to university. Hey Nat, before you take off, there's another library in the city. I gotta get there, so give me a sec. I'm literally going to a university. And this is... and welcome to Ultra Land, guys. Now, as per tradition with us, when we start a new expansion and get to a new capital, we do the Ethernet run. Which is why I stopped Nat before she took off, because one of the Ethernets is right near the library. Ether's good. I missed one down here. Damn. Oh well, get it in a minute. This will work as the quest hub like we had in Stormblood, so I will be returning to this building a lot. And the reason I like Picto so much is the double movement, and you get 2 stacks of this. That's a bibliophile. There's another reason why I like to scroll. On my shoulder. I don't see a floor. Yeah, that's the library. It's called the Studium. This is also where you get your private island, guys. And yes, you get your own private island in Final Fantasy 14. So probably the starting couple of quests and the setup ones are all we'll get through for Endwalker before we call it a stream, because we're done in 16 minutes. I might actually just call it when we get back down to where the quest is, so we can continue on properly tomorrow on Monday. I'll decide as we run around and see more of the city. But that actually does sound like a good option. Did you find it drop, by the way? And honestly, drop another thing I like, and I just thought of it while I'm running around. I like the fact that in capital cities you can't use your mount. I know a lot of people. I know everybody's like, that's dumb, but like, it. In a lot of cases, I find it reduces the lag that would be the lag that could be encountered in Final Fantasy 14 with the amount of mounts that there are, and the amount the amount of different moving parts on mounts. Because there are usually with the mounts in this game, there's a lot of shit coded into it. Yeah, I think because I want we'll pick it up on Monday, so from here, so it's like a good ending point because it's literally the first quest in Endwalker. Yeah, I'm sorry, dude. I'm just about to end stream, so I don't. I'm getting hop off for a while, and then probably play my main, which isn't Ash here. And that's what my main is, like my my character. I don't let like anybody know that, or even like that from stream know what my character's name is. I do play on Balmung as him, so have fun narrowing that down. But guys, if you guys have enjoyed today's content, please hit that like button. If you're new here or haven't yet, please hit that sub button or that follow button if you're watching there over on Twitch. Drop me a comment in the comment section if you're watching this at a later point in time. Tips, tricks, this and or the other, always welcome, always appreciated, always needed, always read, and always responded to. Hit that bell notification icon so you don't miss any of my 6 days a week streams or my 6 days a week uploads when I get off my ass and start uploading them again, and well, sooner or later shorts, because I do have quite a few ideas. Now, guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight. My name is Dash. This has been Dashing Games, painting our way with pretty colors through the end of through the end of Shadowbringers and into Endwalker. But it's time for me to dash on off. Remember, guys, I wouldn't be here without you guys. I love you all. Be good to one another, and good night. Have a good night. Drop. See you tomorrow, and if I don't see you tomorrow, hopefully I see you Monday when I'm back on Final Fantasy.